Just received these Ray-Ban Meta Wayfarer Gen 1 glasses. A few people from online groups and my local macular group have asked whether they're useful for people with low vision, so I thought I'd share an honest review. This is the Wayfarer Gen 1, and when I checked, the UK Meta shop listed it from £224.25, reduced from £299. There is also a newer Gen 2 version now, so if you've tried that and had a different experience, please leave a comment. I'd genuinely love to hear your thoughts. And I have to say, I'm impressed. They feel lightweight, normal to wear, and very easy to use. They don't feel like a medical device, and I think that really matters. For quick visual questions, they can be surprisingly useful. You can ask things like, what am I looking at? Hey Meta, what am I looking at?
You're looking at a beautiful park with a winding path, tall trees, and lush green grass.
Or, where is my pen? Hey Meta, can you find my pen?
I see a pen on the table. It's just to the right of the keyboard.
And when it works, the response is usually fast, especially if your phone has a strong internet connection through Wi-Fi, 4G or 5G. For hands-free everyday awareness, I can absolutely see the value. You don't need to hold your phone up, you just look towards something and ask. Hey Meta, what am I looking at?
You are looking at a book titled I Titled in the Snow by Michael Morpurgo.
What's the name of the book?
The name of the book is An Eagle in the Snow.
That part feels very natural. I also tried a few everyday tests. For example, I asked, hey Meta, can you see my keys? The keys were right there on the desk, but in that test, the glasses seemed to mishear or misunderstand the question and responded as if I was asking about a calendar with keys in it. Hey Meta, I'm looking for my keys.
Sorry, I couldn't find any mention of your keys in your calendars or reminders.
Can you see my key on the table?
No, I can't see it, but try checking the usual spot, like the hook or tray near the door.
I'm just looking for my keys. To be fair, this can happen with any voice assistant or AI tool. I'm not saying this to criticise the glasses. Overall, I do think they're very impressive. But for people with low vision, these little moments matter. If you're trying to find something, you need the right answer quickly. So I also tested the same task with a phone-based vision app I've been working on, just to see how different tools respond to the same situation.
Welcome back, Billy. What would you like me to help you find?
I'm looking for my keys.
Bear with me, Billy. Let me take a look. Your keys are in front of you, just to the left of the camera gear, next to a keychain with a cylindrical ornament. Wonderful, Billy. So glad we found it together.
The glasses give a very natural, hands-free experience. A phone app can sometimes be more task-focused, especially for locating objects or reading labels. So I don't see it as one replacing the other. It feels more like different tools helping in different moments. Reading small text is another interesting area. For medicine labels, books, newspapers or small print, the Meta glasses can recognise what you're looking at and give a useful description. But in my experience, they often summarise first rather than reading everything word for word. That's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just how the AI assistant seems designed to respond. For quick understanding, that can be helpful. But sometimes, especially with medicine labels or important small print, you may need the full wording, the dosage, the expiry date, or the exact instructions. So in the video, I'll show a simple side-by-side test using the same label. Not as a competition, just to show how different tools respond to the same real-life task. Hey Meta, can you read the label?
The label appears to be for a dietary supplement called Countertime Cellular Health. It mentions that it is a next-generation formulation with various ingredients, and it is gluten-free and vegan-friendly.
Can you read word for word?
The text on the bottle reads, Countertime Cellular Health, next generation formulation with Vanis, botanicals, and other supportive ingredients. GMP, food supplement, gluten-free, vegan, 90 capsules.
Got it, Billy. Let me take a look. I can see that clearly. Here's what's on the label. Nachito Time plus food supplement. Directions. Adults take 3 capsules daily with food and water. Do not exceed recommended daily intake or take on an empty stomach. Cautions. Always consult your health practitioner before taking food supplements.
I also tried Be My Eyes with the glasses. Be My Eyes is a brilliant service, and I have huge respect for what they do. At the moment, it doesn't fully integrate with the glasses in the way some people might imagine. It is mainly a hands-free way to call a volunteer and let them see through the glasses camera. That is still very useful, especially when you want real human support. But it's not quite the same as having a full low vision app running directly through the glasses. I really hope Meta opens things up more in the future, because the potential here is huge. So my honest verdict is this. I'm really impressed by the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. They are stylish, fast, hands-free, and genuinely useful for quick visual questions. For low vision, I think they are one of the most promising everyday devices I've tried. At the same time, for finding objects and reading detailed text, especially medicine labels or important small print, there is still room for more specialised support. And I don't see that as a weakness. I think this is where the future becomes exciting. It may not be one device replacing everything. It may be smart glasses, phone apps, AI tools, and human support, all helping in different moments. And honestly, for people with low vision, that future has huge potential.